Hey there, I'm Sean Collins, co-founder of Affiliate Summit, and if you can spare a few minutes here, I'd like to go through some different ideas and tips I have for you about networking at Affiliate Summit so you can optimize your time. So come on along. First up, you got to define your goals. So as far as your ROI from the conference, you have to determine what that R is going to be before you get there, so you can examine what your return was when you get home. So make sure you map that out. That's very important. Stay in the conference hotel. That's a key thing. At this point, unfortunately, the Boston Seaport Hotel where we're having the conference is all sold out. So I definitely encourage you, if you didn't get in this time, to get in the future, to book early. But the cool advantage there is that you'll just meet people in the hours before and after the conference, in the restaurant, in the bar, in the lobby, all over the place, just in hallways, in the elevator. So there are just unlimited opportunities if you're in the venue where the actual conference is taking place. So be sure to do that in the future if you didn't do it this time. Get a target list of attendees that you want to meet. The first starting point there is if you go to the homepage at affiliatesummit.com, I have all the companies, I update that weekly, who are attending. So every Monday, sometime in the morning or afternoon, I refresh that list based on who's registered in the last week, so you can see which companies are there. Then jump into our social network, and you can go in there and see the individuals from each company and just connect with them and become their friends there and start talking. And then also, one thing that's maybe sort of stalkerish, but for people you're going to meet, just go and look in Google Images up their name and see if you can find a picture of them, so you can just sort of have like this little stalker scrapbook, so you know who to look for, because you're not going to know what everybody looks like. So so try those tips, and that should definitely get you started. Speaking of the social network, you can join up now. It's at network.affiliatesummit.com. And if you had an account last year, unfortunately you're not going to still have that same login because we switched providers. Now we're working with Ning, and it's got a lot more bells and whistles, better functionality. So check that out, get an account going, and start doing some networking there. And next up, one thing to definitely take advantage of, we have this appointment system. Anybody who's got a booth or a table, you can go in there and set an appointment with them at sponsors.affiliatesummit.com. So basically, just go in there, you can learn more about each of the companies, and then just request a meeting with them. So I don't know if you've experienced in the past where like you go to the table or the booth and they just have like a mob of people there and you can't get their attention. So this way you've got a dedicated time and you can just get there and talk to them and make some deals. So definitely go that route, and it'll definitely be better for you in the long run. And then just speaking of meeting those exhibitors and the people with tables at the affiliate meet market and things, if you go to our site, affiliatesummit.com, and click on exhibitors, we have a map there of both the meet market list and the exhibit hall. So go there and you can just sort of make a roadmap of who you want to meet. Just print that out, and you can just write on it and just make your course of action there. And also, when you get to the show and check in, we'll have a printed out version of that map as well, so you can get that if you want to just doodle on that when you get there. Business cards. My recommendation is to get unique business cards for each show you go to. And like you go after a day, you got like a whole bunch of business cards. Notice how one sticks up here. Like got a million that are the same, and I got like this one from AFSPI last time, and it's like this funny shape, and it sticks out when I put my hand in my pocket and get all these cards. Also, Will Reynolds from CR Interactive, he has like this like thicker plastic one, and so it's those kind of things. Like you just find those easier, and they stick out. It's definitely worthwhile. And so I would recommend, because it's cheap enough to get business cards, just get a customized one for each show, and just maybe have call outs for whatever's going on with your business right now, and just spend $25-50 each show, and it'll stand out, and try to do something different, and I think it's definitely worthwhile. There are a lot of networking opportunities going on. If you just check out our agenda, we just have like a hospitality room on Sunday and Monday night. We have the affiliate meet market. We have Ask the Experts, the Road Rally on Monday night. There's just a slew of things where you can go there and just meet and greet people and just get some relationships going. So definitely have a plan of action on all the different times from Sunday through Tuesday when you can meet people. And also, that's not to discount, if you get there on Friday or Saturday and stay through Wednesday, there are just people all around the hotel all throughout. So it's a definitely take advantage of every time you can to meet people and get some business going. And another key thing to do before the conference is to pre-engage. A lot of the folks that are going to be there, they've got podcasts, they have blogs, they're on forums. So get involved there. Just if it's a live podcast, call in, comment on their blogs, respond to people on forums, or just initiate conversations yourself and just sort of make a name for yourself if you haven't already. And it's a good way to get your name out there and just get some relationships going, so that when you meet these people, you can say, oh yeah, I saw you in the XYZ forum, or I love your blog, whatever kind of thing. Just a little conversation starter. And one of the things we do with the name tags, this is based on a lot of feedback we've gotten over the years, is that they have them color coded so that you can see different attendees have different color types. So if you're an affiliate and you're just looking for merchants, the merchants have a certain color, the affiliates have a certain color, the vendors have a different color. So make sure you find out the color of the people you want to meet, and just makes it a lot easier. If you're across the room, you can see if you want to find the purple people, you just look for purple and go zone in on them. Okay, then you got your elevator pitch, and you'll spend plenty of time in the elevator, but also you'll be in the lunch lines, registration lines, just different times you have a minute of somebody's time. So make sure you just can sort of make a nice concise pitch of what you're trying to accomplish and what your company's all about, so you can just get that out there and as you're meeting people. And so work on that, practice it a little bit so you can just rattle it off on demand, and that'll definitely benefit you. Very important thing, do your homework. So if you want to meet one of the speakers after they speak, before they speak, or whatever, we've got bios for all of them in the program you're going to get when you register, and also you can see it in advance on the site. So just go there and read up, just get a quick bio for them so you can see if you have like some common things or whatever, just something you can reference just to get some kind of little rapport going. And the same thing if you want to meet somebody from a certain company, go there and read the About Us page on their company, on their site, so you can just have some background so you don't go in there clueless, because that's the best way to derail a conversation and a future relationship. So a key thing too is to be memorable. Maybe in the way you dress, I'm not going to say to wear like some kind of monkey suit or something, but just maybe something unique that's going to stick out. Also just have some opening lines prepared. Don't just go there and be like, oh hey, what's up? Like, have something that's relevant and interesting that's going to engage people. And also certainly doesn't hurt to have a presence at the show. So all the booths are sold out and everything, but if you have some kind of home base there, it's definitely a helpful thing so people can sort of connect you with some kind of visual image. And the good old KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. So you want to be concise as possible. People are going to be busy there. There are thousands of people that want to meet each other. So just go in there with a surgical strike. Just have an objective, know what you're going to say, and then go in there and leave the big long conversations for later. Just go in there and get your business card to people and meet them and get to know them. And then all the real business is for later. You can certainly do some things, hammer some things out on site, but I'd encourage you to take advantage of all the people that are there and meet as many as possible. I see a lot of people collecting cards like mad, and I give out mine to tons and tons of people. And one thing I've noticed is that most people, I'd say 90% or more, totally neglect the key thing there, to actually follow up. And just one thing to stand out there is if you just fire off a handwritten note, and you might say like, oh, I collected 400 cards. Well, just maybe sort them into like an A list, B list, C list, and the people that you really hope to do business with the most, make a contact with them at least first, and try to hammer the whole list, but at least contact and reach out to the people that you really need to, or you want to do some business with. And so anyway, if you have any questions, reach out to us at realdeal@affiliatesummit.com, and we look forward to meeting you there. Take care.